or in other words, our parasympathetic nervous system. And let's hug our knees in, and let's roll back and forth a couple times. Just trying to get every vertebrae in here, but only go up as far as your shoulders. Let's not go up onto our neck. Try to feel every vertebrae. Give them a little massage. And let's go. Alright, so last little breath of fire that we have here. So it helps if you have a little something to sit on to practice it. Because you'll notice just from me, I'll exaggerate a little bit, but the back rounds when we're sitting typically. So if we put something under it, right away, it allows us to straighten our spine, bring our shoulder blades back, and feel more comfortable. So, and yoga, especially Kundalini yoga, is a science of angles, triangles and such. So meridians are connected to meridians, and muscles to muscles, nerves to nerves. So some things like this, 60 degrees, with our hands hugged in like this to the points, the pads of our, at the bottoms of our fingers, with our thumbs straight up, stretching our ego, stretching the earth fingers, is stimulating the heart center, and we're also working directly with the nervous system always when we do breath of fire. So we're with the nervous system and the heart together with this certain angle, and our ego, it's called the ego eradicator, because if you do this for 2 minutes, you won't have much of an ego left afterwards. So with thumbs pointing straight up, let's start breath of fire, chin in, chest is lifted. So try to keep those arms straight. As I said, it is a science of angles. It's a very particular it's really focused on the exhale, a full exhale each time, really powerfully pushing it out. Seconds. So all 3 of these last breath of fires we did is perfect for waking up the body in the morning, because we're stretching the life nerve, we're awakening the nervous system, we're opening up the heart, turning on the endocrine system. 5 seconds, powerful. And inhale, all the way down to the bottom, lifting the thumb tips together. And then lifting through the spine, inhaling a little more, all the way through the energy centers, and then exhale down to the auric field. Auric is the 7th body, that's next week. Okay. And let's stretch our legs out and start to work with the life nerve a little more powerfully. So let's first bring our arms back behind us with our legs out. Let's just shake our legs, tap them out a little bit. Okay, and let's take the fleshy part away so we can sit up straight. So now you can take any kind of pillow that you have and probably take it away unless it feels comfortable to sit on it. Like that, whatever works for you. Yeah, always modify and do what's best for you. That's kind of the key of yoga, because it's your practice, right? So if something doesn't feel good, just like, or you know you have an injury, and the teacher's up there like going, hey, try this. And if, it's not working for your body, don't do it. Ever. Okay, so that helps you to prop up like that. Good. All right, so from here we're going to push through our heels a little bit as we feel the sit bones connected to the floor and then his tall spine. This is going to be the inhale. We're going to turn to the left and exhale down. Inhale up, turning to the other side, exhale down. Good, powerful breaths. Just in time, we're stretching the life nerve. So if anyone's tight here, you may be tight in your life in some areas. So let's open this part up. And by the way, we're all tight in some areas in our life. So pushing through the heels. So now if you feel comfortable, you can start to go a little bit faster. The breath is always guiding the movement. Good, powerful breaths. Think of your torso as a barrel. So expanding in every direction. All the way down from the bottom of the barrel through the mid-barrel, rib cage, all the way up into the clavicular area. Babies breathe all the way up, even into certain cavities of the skull. So let's breathe into all areas. And now inhale up. Stretch, feel the sit bones connected to the floor, the backs of the legs on the floor, pushing through the heels, lifting up through the sky. Chest is lifted, chin is in, looking through the top of our head, and then exhale down in front of us. Inhale up from the hips, the hip joint, and exhale down. Always using our navel center. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Fifteen seconds. And inhale up, stretch. Inhale a little more, turn to the left. Exhale down. Hold it here as we take a few breaths. Try to release all the way through the back. And let's inhale up. Inhale as if we're inhaling all the way to the tops of our fingers. And then turning to the right. Exhaling, draping over. Totally release and relax. Inhaling up. Inhale some more through the tops of the fingers, and then exhale forward. And just be wherever you're at. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Relax your jaw, your neck, your head. Let your 12 to 16 pound head just gently stretch your neck. Let the blood flow to your head. Any kind of inverted pose you do where the blood rushes to your head is and to keep us young, youthful. And let's come up. And let's come into Vajra pose, which is sitting on our heels, if that's comfortable for you. If it doesn't feel good on your knees, you can just go into easy pose or cross-legged pose. It's up to you. Hands are to the heart. This is a balancing mudra for both of the hemispheres of the brain. And now we're going to bring it up to the top of our head. We're going to hug the elbows in towards the ears. So you're going to be in prayer pose, but you're going to cross the thumbs, and that will help you to stretch up towards the sky and keep your elbows hugged in closer to your ears. And from here, we're going to inhale to the left from the navel center, exhale to the right. And we're looking up through the top of our head. This is for the pineal gland. It's also a good way for us to raise our kundalini, to feel that coiling effect. And that's really the goal, not just of any kind of yoga, but any kind of mystery school. It's all about raising the kundalini. It's the alchemy that's involved of transmuting our lower self, or the lower triangle, into the upper triangle. This is a very powerful exercise. Last 15 seconds, see if you can speed it up a little bit. And we're going to open up the gatekeeper, as it's called, of the shoulders, so the energy can flow up to the brain. And inhale, pull the energy up. Pull in on the sex organ, the rectum. Pull the navel center in towards the spine and up the spine. Have a slight neck lock to Jalindhar Bandh by bringing the chin in. Chest is lifted. Looking up through the top of our head, through our fingertips, pulling the energy up. Feeling our sit bones connected to the earth. And exhale. And hands are to the shoulders. We're going to open up that shoulder. So our wrists are going to come together as close as we can behind our head. And then exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. It's all about energy. We're opening up the energy channels. Most people can't raise the kundalini up to this area because they're locked in the shoulders. But think of raising the kundalini as cumulative, not something that happens all at once. That's a rarity. It does happen, but that's not even so remarkable, because it's not about getting the kundalini to come up, but it's allowing it to go back down and then come back up again. So the more we work on ourselves, the more issues and blocks we get rid of, the more we work on our spirituality, knowing ourselves, understanding ourselves, the more the kundalini is just going to naturally rise up the body and easily be able to come back up again. And inhale, bring those wrists together. Stretch up through the side body. Stretch the elbows up. Stretch through the abdomen. Pull the locks. Rectum, sex organ, navel, lifting. Suck the diaphragm up. And exhale. Hands are in bear grip. No, this isn't bear grip. This is Venus. Venus lock. Venus mudra.